Well, hello, YouTubers and fellow toy train lovers. I want to wish you a happy July the 4th. And I put the American flag out in front of the house. I hope it doesn't melt. It's supposed to be 111 again today in Northern California. We're used to the hot weather. I grew up here. And don't have a swimming pool like I did when I was a kid, but turns out it's more trouble than it's worth. So I bought this Lionel, the Liberty Special. It's an MPC set about a year and a half ago. And then 4th of July, I had just gotten out of the hospital and I was unable to run it. So I'm running it now. So, give you a little information on it. It's called, like I said, the Liberty Special. It was made in 1975. It's a 027. So it'll go on small track. And this set had transformer lock-on and wires to hook up the lock-on to the set and to the track and track. So it was a complete set. And here you'll see it on my track. And one thing I like about these MPCs, the Alcos, is this number board lights up even though it does not have a number. The official number on the locomotive is 8570, and love the front of the locomotive with the, I guess it's the presidential seal with the eagle holding the arrows. And let's run her by. In typical NPC style, they've given you not a lockout or an E unit. They give you a switch for forward, and then you move it back for reverse of polarity, which I don't think you really need to back these up for any reason, but it's just still kind of funny. So we've got the boxcar with Paul Revere on the left and the Minuteman on his right, and it's number 9759. Let me see if this will show. I think, yeah, you can see built 1975, one of 1975 by Lionel. And I'll be 75 in a few months, and I still remember the bicentennial. And well, I remember the bicentennial train going through my neighborhood because I lived in a trailer court by the train tracks. Now, I wasn't Snuffy Smith. My folks had a nice home towards the middle of town, but I'd moved in with my girlfriend, and we were quite happy there. And the bicentennial train came through, and that was a real treat. And I remember climbing up on the fence with all the rest of the college kids and watching the train go by. By the time July 4th, 1976 came around, I was working in San Francisco, living up in Goldmine Hill, which is really the top of San Francisco. You're way up on a hill and you're overlooking the city. And they're going to have fireworks that night, except in usual San Francisco fashion, the entire bay was fogged over. So instead of waiting for the next night, which was clear, to set off the fireworks, they set them all off in the fog. No one could see them. I was standing out on top of the hill watching, and you could hear them, but you couldn't see them. That was a big waste of money, but that was, can't even remember who the mayor was. It was Moscone, I think. But you'll see the band, which is 5-player, drummer, and 2 drummers, and a 5-player. Spirit of 76, and Liberty Bell. And this is car number 9760. And here is car number 9761. And I've got them in the same arrangement that they show on the side of the box. Otherwise, the placement of the boxcars. And we have George Washington standing in front of the Declaration of Independence. And we have, once again, the presidential seal. And now I see what's on the left side of the front of the engine. It's the olive branches and the arrows. And we have our little caboose here. It says, "We the people of the United States, 9076. And my only comment on this caboose is it could have used a little more weight. It bounces around quite a bit. I may toss some weight in there, but I'm kind of afraid to tear it apart and break the plastic. So we're going to let it go for today. So let's get it going around the track. I'll turn on some patriotic music. You've probably heard this before. This is John Philip Sousa's The Washington Post March. Now you'll see by my office, I don't have a lot of room to move around here. I've got my computer desk and I've got my working desk here and my controls down there. So that's why I don't walk around and show you different views of the layout. I'm in about a 3-foot section. Washington Post March by the Marine Band. Not sure what year it was recorded. Sharp looking set. Not a lot of money went into it. These boxcars are lighter than my 027 Lionel boxcars. So they were getting really cheap. But let's just think of the spirit that went into this. It's a beautiful set. And remember what day it is. And thank you to our veterans who laid down their lives. Okay, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.